Update on Ivan Toney's future amid continuing Tottenham links. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. The transfer market is really heating up. But before we get into it, have you subscribed yet? Click that button and join the Tottenham family for all the latest updates. Brentford centre forward Ivan Toney only has a single year left on his deal and isn't displaying any desire to sign another contract at the G-Tech Stadium. Tottenham are looking at signing a new striker. Spurs are reported to be investigating the idea of signing a new striker ahead of the upcoming season, perhaps surprisingly, following Richarlison's impressive 11 league goals. However, the Brazilian suffered yet another injury-hit season and is one of the only recognised senior strikers at the club. Ivan Toney has been a name that's arisen a lot in rumours for a new striker at Hotspur Way this summer, with the Standard claiming Tottenham, alongside Arsenal and Chelsea, are very interested in the 28-year-old. The England international has made no secret of his desire to end his current four-season stay at Brentford, as speaking to TNT Sports, the player expressed his intentions to play for a big club, going as far to admit it's obvious that's what he wants. Sky Sports suggests no option has been cut off for Toney's future. On Friday, Sky Sports provided an update on Ivan Toney's future, confirming that as it stands, the striker will not be renewing his contract at Brentford, which is rapidly running out, with the player being a free agent on the 30th of June 2025. The asking price for Toney is expected to be £60 million, Sky Sports revealed. However, the worrying situation for Brentford is the player's contract, and it could have an effect on the asking price should Toney still not have moved on towards the end of the summer. Brentford do want to cash in this summer, but all outcomes remain an option for the player, whose club situation is set to become clearer after the conclusion of his trip with the England squad in Euro 2024. Upon face value, signing Toney, who bagged 20 goals in 2022-23 for a mid-table Brentford side, is a no-brainer. However, £60 million is still a very big fee for a player who is 28 years of age and has their contract expiring in just under 12 months. His attitude towards leaving Brentford is also perhaps a concern. Publicly announcing a desire to leave after the club has stood by you during a betting ban is a confusing move from the striker, and one that perhaps wouldn't align with Postecoglou's trend at Spurs so far of expelling any players who don't seem committed. Spurs urged to swerve summer move for 24-year-old Premier League attacker. The 24-year-old has been a key player for Wolves, and his performances have attracted the attention of the North London club. Pedro Neto has established himself as a reliable performer in the Premier League, and there is no doubt that he would improve them going forward. However, former scout Brian King feels that Tottenham should look to invest in a quality number 9 instead of signing another winger. King feels that Spurs are already well stocked in the wide areas, especially with players like Richarlison, Son Heung-min, Brennan Johnson and Dejan Kulusevski. Tottenham have missed a clinical presence up front since the departure of Harry Kane, and signing a quality striker would certainly improve them. They are quite well stocked in wide areas, King said to Tottenham News. Brennan Johnson was signed for big money, Dejan Kulusevski is there, and they of course have Son Heung-min also. Therefore, they don't need a wide player, but perhaps they want to make an exciting signing. I still think that signing should be in the number 9 position. They do need that marquee signing to get supporters excited because, at the moment, supporters aren't excited. The price of everything is going up at the club, and fans need a boost to see that the club mean business. Tottenham, in their present state, will not challenge for the Premier League. The North London club have deployed Son as their centre forward this past season, but they need a specialist goal scorer in their ranks, and it will be interesting to see if they decide to bring in a striker this summer. The North London outfit will be hoping to push for major trophies next season, and they will look to secure Champions League qualification as well. Signing a quality goalscorer will certainly help them improve. It is evident that they have a number of players who are capable of operating in the wide areas, but they are lacking a specialist goalscorer right now. Therefore, investing in a reliable number 9 certainly makes sense. Tottenham are likely to bid. Ben Jacobs shares exciting update on Spurs' pursuit of midfielder. Spurs are gearing up to make a notable bid for Chelsea midfielder Conor Gallagher. Recent reports suggest that Spurs have emerged as the leading contenders to sign the talented England international, with a formal offer likely on the horizon. Gallagher, A key player for Chelsea is in the final year of his contract. With no renewal talks in progress, his exit from Stamford Bridge seems increasingly probable. Last season, the 24-year-old was pivotal for the Blues, starting 35 Premier League games and frequently captaining the side. His contributions of 5 goals and 7 assists underscore his significant impact. Tottenham's interest in Gallagher dates back to last year, and this summer might finally see the much-anticipated transfer come to fruition. While the club has already bolstered its midfield with the addition of Archie Gray, securing Gallagher would be a major boost. Ben Jacobs on the London is Blue podcast discussed Spurs' robust interest in Gallagher. He pointed out that while Aston Villa and Atletico Madrid have shown interest, they cannot meet Chelsea's valuation, leaving the Lilywhites as the main contender. Jacobs mentioned that Tottenham's valuation of the attacking midfielder remains around £35 million, consistent with last year, whereas Chelsea is seeking a package similar to Mason Mount's transfer, around £55 million. The journalist said, "I think Villa can't afford Gallagher at the moment, even though they made an exploratory approach. Atletico Madrid made an informal offer of about €20 million, which is way below Chelsea's valuation, so there's nothing doing there. That really only leaves Spurs at the moment, and even with Archie Gray joining Tottenham, they'll still be in the mix for Conor Gallagher. Their valuation is the same as it was 12 months ago, somewhere around £35 million, whereas Chelsea are saying Gallagher should go for a similar price to Mason Mount, a £55 million package. We wait and see if something gives. £40 and £45 million might do it, but Chelsea are bullish at the moment. Right now, the situation is as it has been for months. Nothing advanced with a new Gallagher deal. Chelsea want £50 and £55 million. Tottenham are likely to bid. Acquiring Gallagher would not only enhance Spurs' midfield options, but also strike a strategic blow to their London rivals. This move would demonstrate the club's ambition to strengthen their squad and compete at the highest level. Former Tottenham scout feels 27-year-old would be a good signing for the club. Tottenham have been linked with a move for the Southampton defender, Kyle Walker-Peters. The 27-year-old has been a key player for the newly promoted club, and he has been linked with a return to his former club. Former Tottenham scout Brian King believes that he would be a good squad player for the club, and he could be the ideal backup option to Pedro Porro. Walker-Peters is a good player, King said to Tottenham News. He will certainly have things to offer Tottenham if he were to return to the club. However, Southampton have now been promoted to the Premier League. What kind of money would he cost? Would he be a backup for Porro? I'd say he probably would be. It is an interesting link. He hasn't gotten any worse since going to Southampton. He could certainly be a good squad member, that is for sure. Emerson Royal has been linked with a move away from Tottenham, and the North London club will have to replace him quickly. The Brazilian has been a useful squad player, and Tottenham cannot hope to head into the new season with just one specialist right back at the club. Walker-Peters has proven himself in English football, and there is no doubt that he would be a handy option for Ange Postecoglou. Tottenham will be competing in the UEFA Europa League next season, and they need a deeper squad in order to do well across multiple competitions. Walker-Peters could make an instant impact in the Premier League. He has played in the top flight in the past, and he knows the club well. He could settle in quickly and make an instant impact. It will be interesting to see if Tottenham decide to make a move for him in the coming weeks. That's all for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with all things Tottenham, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications on our latest content. Don't forget to like this video and share it with fellow Spurs supporters. Let's grow our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs!